clean up my act here. I'm looking like a bum. Jesse N. We the People. And Myra, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Have you ever seen an ass penny? No, I have not. Hello, 59. I'm sorry, 519. Thank you so much. Chance and Sumo, Geofan and Brian, namaste. I'm in for a minute. It's a poker game in 20 minutes. That's awesome. I hope you have fun. Thanks for stopping by nonetheless to say hello. And pizza. Hope you're getting some pizza with that. So what did you guys think of last night? Maybe I got a little tired. I kind of calculated it was a little over 3-hour live chat. And I was a little tired. I have to say, and it might have affected my total I don't know, my outlook on how I was watching the news. So but after I got a good night's sleep, and by the way, I did get a good night's sleep after having a few drinks last night, I recouped, woke up, and reinterpreted the news. And you know what? We had a pretty good night. We had a pretty good night. Sans pure, I don't see what's wrong with the camera right now. I'm not seeing anything wrong. I hate the fake news also. They were kind of bashing Trump. Chase and Joe Chepperuck, thank you so much for being here. That bell that you're reading, hearing, I'm ripping some DVDs. I'm pulling videos off DVDs and I'm putting them on a large hard drive so I can watch them instead of getting up and down throwing DVDs in. I can just turn on the television and it does it automatically. Cool Acadian, thank you so much for being here in Motor City, Frank. That buffering that you're experiencing, Motor City, that could be you because my internet connection's okay. And the fact is you're the only one that's mentioned the buffering. So William Mount's latest video. It was a good night for Trump. And like I said, it was a long chat last night, a long live chat. That one went in excess of 3 hours. And by the time the end of the night came, I was really tired. That came after a 9 or 10 hour day of working. So it took a lot out of me, but I had a blast. And I had some bourbon last night and got some good sleep. And, I didn't realize it, but we got a couple of new seats in the Senate. That's pretty good, right? A couple of good seats. Tomorrow night I get out of work. Thank you so much, Louis Whitesell. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all the support that everybody has given me last night. It was more than I could ever anticipate, more than I deserve. It was amazing. Yeah, that's what I meant, we the people. Costa, man, he's a piece of work, isn't he? I don't understand why Trump just doesn't ban him from the White House press corps. Just ban the guy. No, they still haven't called Arizona yet, man. They still haven't called it. I don't know. They're probably rigging the votes or something. Every state has been called. All right, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's amazing how almost every state, is that better, has been called except for Arizona. And they keep pushing that race card. Yeah, Costa keeps pushing the race card. I wish Trump would just look at him and says, it has nothing to do about race. and everything to do about economics. Economics. Who's paying for these people? That's what Trump should look at the camera, the news camera, and say that. It's economics. Who because these people want to come to the United States, it means it's the American taxpayer's responsibility to feed and clothe them. That's what Trump should do. And when these guys vote illegally, it's the American taxpayer who should live with the consequences. Race car's a cop-out, exactly. Hello, FN Base. And Ronnie King Jr., thank you for being here. And Andy Valentine. Yeah, I'm tired of the race card. It's all about economics. Adam Ramirez. And Daryl Paz. Hey, could I ask everybody a favor right now that's in this room? Could you give me a thumbs up? I really would appreciate it. And looking at the camera, I sure could use a shave. Maybe I don't deserve a thumbs up. You know, looking a little scruffy here. But yeah, if you would, please, give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. I really would appreciate it. I only got 20 thumbs up, and there's an excess of 71 people in this room. Speaking of 71 people in this room, did you know last night's live feed got well over 4,000 views? I'm pretty amazed for a 24-hour period. For me, that's pretty good. Maybe for some of the bigger channels, like the JSNIP4 channels and those 70,000 subscriber channels, that's nothing. But for a little old channel like mine, for in excess of 4,000 views for our live chat. People were tuning in and wanting to know what you had to say. That says a lot, folks. That really does. And everybody was really friendly last night. There was not a lot of trolls. Both parties were very friendly. Thank you, Joel Day. Hopefully we will get more popular. I'm thinking of some new content, going back to doing normal videos instead of the live chats, or maybe incorporating more videos and just a little bit less live chats. So we're going to get into some silver videos in the future and some more prepping. I would like to get out and do some shooting and film that and whatnot. Here in Washington, Scary Gun Control Initiative has passed. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Tristan. Really sorry to hear that. Craig and F, thank you so much for being here as well. I really appreciate everybody that stops on by. So yeah, let me see who else is in this room. Boy, I tell you, I'm surprised to have you guys back after last night. I thought you'd have enough of it, but yeah, we did all right. The Trump did all right last night. You know, we gained a little bit more power, believe it or not, in the Senate. And yeah, the Republicans took control of the House of Representatives, but you got to understand they really only, what is it? They only outnumber the Republicans by only 12 seats. That's not a significant number in the House of Representatives. Okay, so the difference is only by 12. So it's just something to consider. It really is. Total Ownage. Hello, thank you so much for being here. Crypto Roger, thank you very much for being here. Speaking about cryptos, I'm up on my cryptos. Although I'm very, very new to cryptos, I'm basically an infant to cryptos. I don't have much. I'm up in what I invested in. That's not bad. And a lot of people are always asking me, what do I invest in? Well, right now I got a few Litecoin. I got maybe $100 worth of Bitcoin, and I got some DIGIBYTE. So that's what I'm into right now. But yeah, so for you folks who might be considering getting into cryptos, it's right now it's not a bad time. And like I said, I am up in my investment. Pelosi is an old hag that needs to hang it up. Man, I agree with you. Litecoin to the moon. Yeah, I wish I had some more Litecoin though. None ya business. I like that name. 357 lockdown. Thanks for giving us all a place to get together. You're quite welcome. It is my pleasure. You folks humble me, and I'm really excited to have a chat room where we can actually talk our mind, both politically and economically. And I like the fact that we can talk without being a bunch of infants, insulting each other. A good friend just walked into the room. Silver Hoddle Ich Oddle. I always have to slow down when I say that name. It's a tongue twister for me. Picked up 4 seats in the Senate. This may actually help Trump in 2020. Libs will push too hard and red wave in 2020. So I wanted to, now that we got some people in the room, I wanted to talk a little bit more about last night. It is amazing. For about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm watching various YouTube channels, and this was a learning experience for me. I'm watching channels that I have faith in. I'm watching various YouTube channels tell me that they foresee a red wave. Not only that, but psychic channels. Not that I watch psychic channels, but some of those channels I like pay attention to psychics. The psychics foreseen a red wave. QAnon foreseen a red wave. And I was falling into that mental trap of believing everything I was hearing. And after last night, and it was not a bad turnout, but it was not a red wave. It was more of a pink wave, if you ask me. It kind of awoke in me, kind of wisened me up about who I pay attention to in YouTube land. And not take everything for a grain of salt when somebody says something. And that includes you when you listen to me. Just because I say something, don't take it with a grain of salt. My intentions are good. My intentions are to get you accurate information and the truth. But even I can make mistakes. So in YouTube land, I just urge everybody to be cautious about what you believe, and always do your own research. If I told you tomorrow the world is going to crash, and I hope you listen to me, but do some additional research before you listen to me. I'm not going to purposely mislead you, but my fear is accidentally misleading you. So I guess after last night, my eyes opened up to some of the YouTube channels I frequent, and I will be making some alterations to some of the channels I have in my favorites. Let's just put it that way. QAnon totally bombed it. QAnon totally bombed it. Again, it was not a bad night for the Republicans. It really wasn't. It was actually pretty good. I really was disappointed, though, that the Republicans did take the House of Representatives. I really was. I was kind of hoping to see the Democrat news media outlets get another diaper rash. Very much like the diaper rash that they got when Trump won the presidency. Let me say hello to some people. Again, thank you for being in the room. I only got 34 thumbs up. For you folks that haven't done this, it's that icon that looks like that. Give me a thumbs up if you appreciate my work and what I do. It's not like I'm asking for your firstborn. Now, last night I made that comment, and there was a few offers. Please, they kept telling me, take my firstborn. No, they're too expensive to feed nowadays, and they grow up to be so crazy. So let me read some of the comments, and then I'll go into my next rant. Crypto Roger, only have 100 Litecoin. I don't even have a tenth of that. You lucky dog. John Denmark, thank you for being in the house. Stilts, love this channel. Thank you so much, Stilts. I'm going to make up some new videos, some different content and whatnot. I have a fractional of a Bitcoin by Ryan. Same here. I think I have $100 worth of Bitcoin, which is nothing. Considering Bitcoin is what, $6,500. $100 is a crumb. So we'll see about Thrift Left thinks that there's going to be a collapse. We'll see. Again, be careful who you listen to. They can drag this on as long as they want, really. Sean Gerbic, he has 2 Litecoin. You and I are pretty close together. I'm a little bit ahead of you, but not by much. We the People, have you guys ever seen the series Designated Survivor? I heard about it. Tyrone, thank you so much for being in the house. And Dr. Prepper, I put $50 in Coinbase, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. That's awesome. Silver Collector, what does the wrench icon mean? It means those folks are my moderators, is what the wrench means. Now, if you would have said wench, those would be the bar wenches, but I'm just teasing. Little Red Pony and Cuban Collector. Thanks again. I'm seeing a lot of names that were here yesterday. Red Wave was awakened. Yeah, it was. I'll tell you again, I just thought the world awoken a little bit more than I thought. I really was praying for a red wave, a tsunami, and maybe, it was not a bad night, but I really was hoping that the barometer would have told me that people are woken up to the fake reality of the matrix that we live in. And what it told me is that half the world is still asleep in the matrix. Not only are they asleep within the matrix, they prefer to remain asleep, is what last night has taught me. Absolutely, I agree with you, Sans Pure. It was better than a blue wave. Absolutely, because it was no blue wave at all either. Nightbot, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm always trying to say hello to everybody because I know your time is valuable. I mentioned it yesterday. Here you are after work. You got so many hours before you have to hit the hay and get ready for work again. Your free time is valuable, and I'm very honored that you choose, that you donate your time to me. That's the best way I can think about it, because time is hard to come by. A free time is even harder to come by, and I'm very honored that you're spending it here. John Smith, thank you so much for being here. Sorry, Silver Wolverine, Sans Pure, Silver Collector, We the People, FN Base. Just going down the list really quick. Nightbot, Build the Wall, Nightbot. By the way, last night I got a little buzz. You could tell I was getting red. I slept really good, and I rarely drink. I really do. I rarely drink. But I had a wonderful time last night. I really, really did. And the truth of the matter is, I don't have much to say tonight. I just wanted to get online, thank you, and talk about some of the outcome. Johnny One, first, I hope you are feeling better. As long as you keep your channel going, we'll be back. Thank you so much, Johnny One. I'm feeling good. I've been taking my meds. I don't know if I told you this. I had a heart attack. I mean, a lot of you know, but I had a heart attack 3 months ago. It's getting to 3 months ago. It was actually 3 heart attacks in 1 week, and I didn't know they were heart attacks because I never had one before. So on my 3rd episode, the wife and I walked in the hospital, and they flat out told me they could not believe I actually walked in on my own. not wheeled in, not carried in. They immediately took a sonogram and an x-ray, and this one was, he said, 99% plugged, and the widowmaker is 50. He immediately grabbed me by the forearm, put me in a wheelchair, and moved me over to a laboratory where they actually put a catheter in you and put the stent in here. So I immediately, boom, within like a half an hour, there was a stent inside of me. He's like, that it was an emergency stent. But anyway, I'm on my meds, and I just went to see the doctor for the first time since being released from the hospital. All my cholesterol levels are dropped significantly. That's good news. He told me I do need to up my good cholesterol. Well, that's the easy part. Getting your bad cholesterol down, that's the hard part. All I need to do is chug some olive oil, metaphorically speaking. I mean, I did go out and buy some really expensive, really good olive oil, and I'm going to eat some good fats, the fishes and the sushi, and that'll just naturally do that. I'm on, so I'm doing good. Things are doing good is what I want to say. Thank you, though, for wishing me well is why I'm mentioning all that jazz. Namaste. I used to do some yoga. I'll tell you what, there's some hard stuff. It is some hard stuff, and I am no weak man. Don't like him. I don't like the pain because it's painful. Paul Killcoin, thank you so much. And Sorg Ha Kill. It's funny, I went to work today and the world didn't end even though the elections didn't finish as I hoped. That's correct. And I think somebody said it last night. Tomorrow, meaning from last night, tomorrow we'll go to work and the world would not end. And it didn't. But we need to keep our eyes on the Dems. We need to keep our eyes on Nancy Pelosi, that hag. It is what it is, folks. Can you believe that old bitch, Nancy Pelosi, would be second in line for the president? Oh, man. Wouldn't that be sad if there was a coup, somebody assassinated them both, and she was the president? I don't mean any ill, but can you imagine? Jerry Johnson, don't worry, the Senate is the key. You're right. You're absolutely right. And Shooter 59, Cali got screwed. More if you can believe that. Mr. B, I'm just reading some of the awesome comments. Octoman, Mr. B again, money is mother's milk of politics. Skeletor was especially soft today. Yeah, Barbara Streisand, she swore she would move to Canada. I'm actually going to take off wherever she lives. Anybody knows where she lives, I want to go help her pack her boxes. I'm going to bring a roll of tape, a big roll of tape. I'm going to help her pack her boxes. Get her the hell out of here. All those Dems that are promising to move. I want to go and donate my time. Alex Train Review. And Joel Day, Mr. B, and gosh, so many new names here. It's amazing. It really is. Nicholas Worrell. I got a fever and only prescription is more silver. Thank you. That's awesome. John Smith, Comb, holy crap. Kumbuka will filter your blood and heal your gut. Wow, I can't even say half the stuff. I love eating oatmeal, Nick. I do eat oatmeal, and I like cream of wheat, believe it or not. I love them. I really do. Big Doug L. What the F is going on with YouTube? Bob's oatmeal. That's the steel cut oatmeal. But oatmeal is oatmeal. Wow. Silver Hoddle. Itch Oddle. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. And it's for my boat fund. Many of you folks know I have a dream. I have a dream. is to one day own like a 40-foot fishing boat in the Tampa Bay, Florida area and actually do videos from the fishing boat one day. That's my dream. And actually live on the boat part of the year, the summer portion of the year, and in the winter, live in a house. But that's my dream. I mean, and I'll do these videos, transfer this YouTube channel to the boat. Yeah, the yellowfin. I want a fishing boat. There's so many. I just can't even. But the yellowfin is a good brand. I would love to own one of the smaller Viking fishing boats. That might be a little too much, but I would just love it one day. I love fishing. I love the ocean. I love the water. I love the beaches. I love the people. A Grady White's another excellent boat. See, you guys are on with the style that I want. And the Grady White is probably up there. But did you know Grady White's? It's a $400,000 boat. But that's the style I wouldn't mind having. I'm sure I can get a used Grady White, though. It doesn't have to be new. But we all can have our dreams, right? Would it be worth living if you just can't have a dream? But Grady White, yeah, that would be a beautiful boat. And their bigger one. I don't know if you can actually live on a Grady White, though, but it is a Mako's a good boat too. They have Mako boats, but obviously they also have Mako fish. Wouldn't it be nice if silver just shot to the moon and I can just take like 20% of my silver and trade it in for a fishing boat? Here you go. But Mr. B, I'm a hardcore fisher. I really am. I love fishing. But I also need something that the wife is comfortable on. That sort of thing, as far as some accommodations, quarters, bathroom. Sea Ray fishing boats, yep. Heard of them. Oh, so you say you can live on a Grady White. Best time for fishing all the time at the beach. I love fishing too, and I love eating fish. I love it, man. I just really do. Something very peaceful about it. Extremely peaceful. I would love to get out to Montauk. First place I ever held a fishing rod. Viking convertible fishing boat. Yeah, that's what I would love, but that's $1 million minimum. New. We're talking new. Obviously, wouldn't be able to afford one new, but I think when I went to California, there was some small Vikings that were 150. Now, obviously, I didn't board them and inspect them, and they could have been run down inside. I don't know. But yeah, would love to do that. Wouldn't that be cool? Darth Noller, what is my live stream about? It's about everything. I speak about everything. I speak about what the people, I'm looking at the chat, want to speak about. But basically, we're about silver stacking. We're about prepping. We're about conservative views in politics. We're pro-American patriots. We love our guns and bullets. That's what we talk about. So would I get, this is a good question, Nicholas Worrell, would I get 450 pandas or 500 eagles? I'm going to tell you, I'd get 500 eagles. Pandas are nice, but let's face it, an ounce of silver is an ounce of silver, okay? The fact of the matter is pandas are a little bit overpriced also, so pound for pound, I can get a better deal with the eagles. Again, I'm about getting as much silver as I want, as I can. It's not about getting all the fancy coins, the new numismatic coins or anything like that. They're nice coins, but in some of those pandas, they're only 30 grams instead of 31 grams. Can you buy cryptos on a smartphone, or do you have to use a computer? You can use a smartphone. I don't have my smartphone here, but there's an app called Coinbase. You can buy your cryptos there if you like. You can also buy them online. So again, We the People Hunter is in the White Mountains. That's my main home. I'll actually be heading home this weekend, and I'll be doing a video from my real home. This is my rental while I'm here in Tucson working, as you all know. Thanks for asking about Hunter. I look forward to seeing him. I want to short the shit out of cryptos, gold, silver. What's the bid? Do I like 100-ounce bars? I do not own anything larger than 10-ounce bars. I like 10-ounce bars. Hunter is a dog, yes. Brad DeVille, thank you for being here. And Josh Austin, thank you so much. Zymo, I don't know about an apocalypse coming yet. That's right. Silver Stackers are here. We the People. And Nick, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, my wife told me she received a package in the mail, so I look forward to going home and opening up the package. Well, she opened it up. She says there's 2 small bars in there. I look forward to seeing that. I'm thinking about buying some gold, seriously, very shortly here. The Scottsdale Stackers are just gorgeous bars. Again, I'm not crazy about 100-ounce bars. Don't get me wrong. If one landed in my lap, I'd keep it. But I would never part with, I would never buy one. Because let's face it, when it's time to sell the silver, we're going to need to be selling the silver. We don't want any hang-ups when attempting to sell our silver. Somebody might not be able to afford to buy a 100-ounce bar. That's what I'm saying. They might not be able to break change. You know, it's kind of like walking into Circle K with a $100 bill. Sorry, we don't have enough money to break that. We the People, they're a nice conversational piece, and they're a nice, I don't know, paperweight. But you're not going to find very many people that are going to be able to buy it. Again, when it's time to sell your silver, you're not going to be selling it just for the fun of it. You're either going to need it due to various situations. One of those situations could be an emergency. Wouldn't it suck if they couldn't afford to buy your silver and you're not able to alleviate your emergency? No, don't buy 100-ounce bars. Sorry. Darth Nuller, the 60 rolls of pre-64 coins. That's nice. That's awesome. So Jerry Johnson, just buy your Eagles online. Forget about buying them local then. Don't sweat it, really. Just buy them online. The online dealers are very reliable and trustworthy. Dealer will chop up the 100-ounce bar. Okay, so what is he going to do? Give you half of the bar back that's chopped up? Good luck selling the second half. No one's going to want a chopped up bar. Just saying. Why not buy it already in smaller increments, buddy? As far as silver goes, I don't think we'll see silver going on sale, no. JM Bullion is number one. I agree. I really agree. I really agree. No, Nightbot, I am not worried about Obama's wife running. I got bigger fish to worry about. Buying is one thing. Selling is a whole different ball game. D. Thracko, you hit the nail on the head. It's easy to buy. Try selling it. Seaway 44 says silver.com has better prices. Okay, I'm in it for keeping the silver. That's right. Buy the silver. And that's why I say, you know, everybody's bitching at me. Oh, the price is down. The price is down. You got 20, 30-year-old people bitching at me that the price of silver is down. It keeps falling down. Like, are you in a position where you need to sell? Are you at an age that you're retiring and need to sell? No. Oh, so you're in the buying phase, right? Well, yeah. Well, what do you give a damn that the price is not high? You want the price to be high and then you're going to stack? No, while you're in your stacking years, you want the price to collapse. Absolutely do not want the price of silver and gold to go to the moon right now. I don't. And I laugh at the people who tell me, oh, the silver price has dropped. I'm not in it anymore. Oh, you're an idiot. Buy low, sell high. Haven't you ever heard of that? And I walk away from them because they're just idiots. Robert Lichtenberg, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Silver Hoddle, Itch Oddle. Can't say that. Take care and you have a good night. Napster Media Show is awesome. Awesome turnout today. I got 92 people though in the room and only 60 thumbs up. I must not be doing a good job. I'm getting a very bad complex. Joel Day, I agree. Not idiots, just ignorant. Gave you one. Who is this? What is that? I don't understand what you're saying. Gave you one. Crystal G in the house. Little Red Pony. He has 30 years plus till he retires. Yeah, you want it to be as low as possible right now. Who cares about the price of silver right now? Oh, you gave me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm up to 76 thumbs up now. That's awesome. Have you all seen the guy offers Sobar? Or I can't read it. Thumbs up, I think. Yeah, last night was fun. It was. Thank you again. Appreciate it. I had a blast. I had some bourbon, got a little buzzed watching the results roll in. You know, it was like a three and a half hour live stream last night. So we all went on for a long time. By the end, you know, the alcohol buzz is wearing off, and then I was getting tired. I was like, I gotta go to bed. So yeah, I had a blast. I really did. And yeah, I just want everybody to know that last night's live stream got well over 4,000 views. 4,000 people came here to this room to see your comments. That's a lot of people. Now, again, people who have 50 to 70,000 subscribers, 4,000 is nothing. But a little channel like this, 4,000, over 4,000 was a lot of viewers. It really was. The Scottsdale stackers are nice. One of these days, Milo, I gotta buy 2, if not 3, so I can just stack them. Litecoin for silver. I'm looking at those little blue things for silver. You put a lot of work into last night. Much appreciated. Yeah, it was. It was a lot. I mean, it's hard to do a live stream for 3.5 hours. It really was. Especially when the news wasn't looking so good at first. I was kind of getting a little bummed out. And I know you guys can sense I was getting a little bummed out about there not being a red tsunami. But after reevaluating the news this morning, I'm feeling better about last night. I really am. It wasn't a red tsunami, but hell, it wasn't a blue wave either. So I'm happy about that. Lawrence L., hope you can make a living doing this YouTube thing. I'll be honest with you, YouTube does not pay much. You're kind of lucky. For those folks who have a channel, you're kind of lucky if it covers your internet bill. We don't do it for the money. Johnny 1, bourbon and bullion, brother. I like that. I like that. I might have to, oh man. I like that. I might have to keep that stored away up here in the noggin. Bourbon and bullion. Wait a second. What is bourbon? The proof of bourbon and the proof of bourbon and the 0.999. Gotta love it. I need to buy some gold. Yes, I'm thinking about buying gold. I'm putting some money aside. But I want the 1/4 ounce. I already have about 3 1/10 ounces of gold, but I want a 1/4. I agree, Ozark. I wish things would have been a little redder. We did try. I won't say it was a red wave. It was more of a pink wave. But it was all right. It really was. When you listen to the news today, we gained a little bit more power in the Senate. And remember, the Senate is more important than the House of Representatives, right? And the House of Representatives, they only have the majority by 12 lousy seats. That's not bad when you really think about it. So gold maple leaves or American Eagles? I'm thinking you mean the gold American Eagles. I'm going to give the edge due to color to the gold maple leaves. I think the color of the maple leaves are just more goldish looking. I don't know how to say it. They're just prettier. I don't like buying gold that has a mixture of different. I mean, all gold has alloys in it, but I'm turned off when they use copper as one of the metal fillers because it gives the gold a reddish hue, and I'm not crazy about that. So if I bought a gold coin, I think my first one will definitely be the gold maple leaf. It'll be the 1/4 ounce. The second one, yeah, I'll then buy an American Eagle. Definitely how I'll probably roll. Mad Max, thank you. Would I trade my silver in for gold? Never. And I'll tell you why. Again, all that gold we have, we pay a premium on it. We pay what, $2? I'm just rounding it up to $2 an ounce. So you're going to trade it in. Chances are you're not going to get your premium back on gold, which you got to pay a premium again. So you're paying the premium twice. No, never sell your silver to get gold. You store your money, and that way you only pay the premium once. I would get the gold buffalo also, but you got to remember the gold buffalo is 1 full ounce. I don't know about you, but I don't. Overtaxed taxpayer doesn't have, you know, $1,300 to spend on a coin. My wife would kill me. At least not right now. We don't have that kind of money. So I think it's more reasonable for me to achieve my gold goals with smaller increments. I'm reading some of the comments. That's why I'm quiet. I think the gold buffaloes it's the nicest gold coin, hands down. It truly is. But again, it does not come in anything smaller than a 1 ounce coin. So you have to have the $12.5 to $1,300 to pony up. Homebrew in the house, and Steve O, thank you. Sky Harbor, I even remember you're from Hawaii. Thank you so much for being in here. Joshua Des Rosiers, thank you so much for being here. I'm just saying hello to some of the people. I enjoy that. Homebrew, love your name. FISA still up in their sleeve. Many judge positions open too. Let me see. Just going up and down. Better premiums for 1 ounce gold. Yes, you're absolutely right. Better premiums for 1 ounce gold versus, let's say, a 1/4 ounce gold. There's no doubt about it. And the same rules apply to silver. The smaller your increments, the more of a premium you're going to pay. But again, with gold, it's a hard pill to swallow to shell out $1,300 for a full ounce of gold. I don't have $1,300 is what I'm saying. So for me, I rather pay the $300 and the higher premium just to get something in my pocket, some gold. Taz MD, thank you for being here. In the Hunt, Texas in the house. Gary G, did you enjoy your few drinks last night? Yeah, I did. I got a little freaking buzzed. And by the end of the 3 hour live stream, it was in excess of 3 hours, Gary. I was starting to nod off. I was like, hey guys, I'm out of here. I had fun last night. But you guys got to understand, I rarely drink. I rarely drink. And I didn't do bad for somebody who rarely drinks. I had some monster shots. I guarantee you, each shot I took was a good 1.5 to 1.75 shots. And again, for you folks who are just tuning in, although the room only maxed out at 220 people in the room, we got well over 4,000 views last night. People came here and just to see what you guys had to say. I'm pointing at the chat text portion of this window. 4,000 people came here to see you guys. It's pretty impressive with a YouTube channel this small. Dime Digger, doing very well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It really was. Seaway 44, thanks for being here. Yeah, I love silver. I really do. And yeah, I do talk about cryptos a lot. Billy Gagney, I'm doing very fine. Thank you. And Sean Perry. But what I wanted to say is, although I talk a lot about cryptos, my number one investment is silver. It really is. And it always will be. And if I make it big in cryptos, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to invest in more cryptos like an idiot. I'm going to pull out, take that money that I got in cryptos and put it into more silver. I have some faith in cryptos. I really do. Um, I'm up in my cryptos right now. I'm financially, my investments are paying off. So I really, a lot of people don't like me to talk about cryptos. They get very angry with me, but I have to tell you, if it's going to pay me something, I'm for it. It's working out for me. Sean Perry in the house, thanks for stopping by. And Stephen Jackson, thank you very much. Stephen Alstad, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for being here. So D Thracko is asking how my health is. It's much better. All my cholesterol levels have like dropped down to the ground. Yep. There's nothing wrong with stacking some silver, and definitely get yourself a safe. Yeah, you mentioned it. I got the sturdy gun safe. It's about I'd say about 5.5 feet tall. It's 3 feet wide. It's about 2 feet deep. I forget. I don't have it here. I did make a couple of videos on it. You can always just go to my main homepage and type in gun safe or sturdy gun safe. I made exactly 2 videos on reviewing it. I actually show what's in my gun safe also. If you folks are interested in it, leave also a comment if you go and check out that video. But you can definitely do a search on sturdy, STURDY gun safe. It's a custom made safe. I mean, you type in sturdy into Google, sturdy gun safe, you'll see nothing but good reviews. Just empty. Okay, it weighs 900 pounds, just empty. That's not a metal cabinet that you find at Home Depot. It's not a metal cabinet that you find at Costco. It is a real safe. The door alone, I'd say, is a little over, it's 3/8 inch thick. It's exactly 3/8 inch thick. That's not bad for a home gun safe. Jimbo, he's got a big dog. That's good. I love animals. And Lawrence L., thank you so much for being here. Milo, again. So yeah, definitely look into a safe, folks, especially for you folks who have gold. Yeah, you look into a safe, regardless of whether you got a dog or not. Cement filled or solid? I don't know what you mean. Please elaborate a little bit more on that question. Safe. What do you mean cement filled or solid? It's a solid metal safe. It's no cement in a safe. I never heard of a safe having cement in it. Nick, never heard of a safe having cement in it. I was not aware of that, Nick. Thanks for educating me. Mine's silver filled, as well as some brass. Lots of brass. Lots of guns. Oh, I see. Yeah, this safe does not have cement in it. Yeah, this is all metal. Yeah, the fireproof safes have like a a fire retardant material, but then not cement filled. I honestly never heard of a cement filled safe. The stack-on safes are, no disrespect to anybody that has one. They're just a metal filing cabinet that you would see at work. They call them stack-ons. They're red. They're literally chintzy tin metals with some combos or locking system on it. They're not a safe. They're not a safe in any means of the definition, in my humble opinion. Gary G had a few last night. Well, Gary, wasn't it you? Somebody was calling me out. They kept saying shot. So every time somebody, yelled out shot, I felt, that man card. I had to keep my man card. I had to pour a shot, and I did it right in front of the camera so nobody can say I was cheating. So I poured the shot, literally showed you, and drank it. And everybody kept calling shot last night. Shot, shot. It's like, no more. I have to go to work. No, it really wasn't, Stephen. It wasn't not a rough morning. I got some sleep. I was a little, I was tired this morning, but I wouldn't say, no, I wasn't hungover at all. Just tired. No, I don't. Never thought about pouring silver. I would need to melt silver, and I have no silver I need to melt down. And then again, I don't have that fire kill or whatever they call the fire thing to put the silver in to melt it. Yeah, Gary G was a little bit over 3 hours. 3 flipping hours of live chat. I was pooped. Yeah. And it sucks when the booze is wearing off a little bit. You tend to get a little tired. I was like, oh man. But I was on until 7:30 my time. That was a half an hour after our polls closed. So when I travel, do I visit local coin shops and pick up any silver? No, I have not in the past. Normally when I travel, my time is, regardless of whether it's business or pleasure, my time is very, very limited. It's rationed out, and getting local coin shops is not on the top of my list of fun things to do. I mean, it's cool, but normally I buy my silver here at the local coin shop, or I buy it online. So I don't like to. For me, there's no attraction to seeing various local coin shops. It's not really a hobby to me. How's that sound? Like if you're a baseball collector, you like to go to various stores that sell baseball cards or stamps. To me, it's not a hobby. It's an investment. A lot of people don't like me using the word investment, but that's what it is to me. I'm just taking I think of it as me taking a $20 bill and changing it for 4 5s. The only difference is I'm taking some money and changing it for an equal amount of silver. That's all it is to me. It's just making it. That's all it is to me. I'm taking extra money and getting some silver. And I like getting silver because when you have a wad of cash, it's very easy to spend that. But you got silver in the safe, not so easy to spend it. It takes a lot more effort to go and spend it. So it's easier to save your money when putting it into gold or silver, in my humble opinion. I've been saying that a lot tonight. Ben's Directs. Haven't seen you here in a while. Trist, 805. It's amazing. Last night we got up to 200 and something views. Tonight we're up to 86. Josh Austin. Yeah, I got a good rapport with my local coin shop. I really do. I really do. Does Hawaii have a coin? That'd be cool to have a Hawaiian coin. Sky Harbor, every other day, sometimes only twice a week, sometimes it's every night. Mostly I do videos. Sky Harbor, I just do plain videos that are not live chat, and they talk about various subject matters, both economics and political. I talk a lot about silver and prepping. So I just happen, this week to just do a few live chats. But I'm glad to have you aboard. Oh, you have watched my videos before. That's awesome. Now you're the gentleman from Hawaii. Does Hawaii have a coin, a silver coin? I'm curious. That would be cool to get like a silver coin. I mean, a silver Hawaiian coin if they made one. Oh, so I've been ripping DVDs. Hawaiian had some in the past, hard to find. I've not seen one. He says no. In the past, they might have had some, but if they are, they're hard to find, is what he says. I would love to visit Hawaii one day. I really would. The wife I know would love to visit Hawaii. That would be awesome. Come on over. I invite you. Yeah. One day. Because it's expensive just to fly over there. I guess to fly over there is not too bad, but accommodations, food, and that sort of thing. And when you go there, it's not like you can go there for 1 or 2 days and really experience Hawaii. When you want to experience it, you got to spend some time there. That sort of thing. Not if you're invited. Oh, that sounds cool. Maybe sometime in the future I'll take you up on that. Right now, the wife and I, we just barely saved up to go to Florida. So we're gonna chill out there for a little while. That'll be fun. We're gonna do that in like April. So hopefully, who knows? I might do a live chat from, I don't know, from a roller coaster. I did a roller coaster ride. It's one of my videos. I did a freaking nice roller coaster. I did the front seat holding my camera. So I might do that again. Sonora is my neighbor. Sonora. But anyway, folks, I am going to call it a night. April to Florida. That is correct. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to just chill out, clean up the house, and you can get to sleep. I'm just pooped tonight. you work for a big union retail chain and thinking about putting up a flyer to sell silver coins for Christmas. You're going to sell them or you're going to buy them. DeJona, thank you so much for being here. And Troy Ounce, peace be upon you over text. Again, thank you everybody again for last night's support. I really do appreciate it. It was amazing. So folks, have a great night, okay?